Have you ever felt like one mistake made you less worthy, like a crack in you that everyone could see? If you've ever hidden a mistake instead of owning it, this story is for you. A young potter believed that too, until an old woman taught him something about broken things that most people never learn. By the end of this story, you'll never look at your own flaws the same way again. My name is Muhammad, and this is Tales of Awareness. Today's story is about a potter named Amir and the bowl he tried to hide. Dear listener, Amir's story is not just about pottery. It is about every part of yourself you've ever tried to hide. Amir was the finest young potter in his village. His bowls were smooth, symmetrical, admired by everyone who saw them. He took enormous pride in perfection. Every piece leaving his wheel had to be flawless, or it didn't leave at all. One morning, while glazing his best bowl of the season, his hand slipped. A thin crack ran across its side. Amir's stomach dropped. He set it aside, ashamed, planning to throw it out before anyone saw. But an old woman who sold pottery at the market noticed it sitting behind his stall. "Why do you hide this one?" she asked. "It's ruined," Amir said. "It has a crack." She picked it up, turning it slowly in the light. "Come to my house tomorrow," she said. "Bring the bowl." Amir almost refused. The bowl embarrassed him, but something about her calm certainty made him agree. The next day, the old woman set the cracked bowl on her table beside a small jar of gold dust lacquer. "In my village growing up," she said, "we never hid a crack. We filled it with gold." She carefully traced the lacquer along the broken line. Slowly the crack transformed from something to hide into something to notice, a bright, deliberate seam of gold running through the bowl. "Now," she said, holding it up, "tell me, is this bowl ruined? Or is it the only one of its kind?" Amir stared. The bowl wasn't hiding its damage anymore. The damage had become the most striking part of it. "Every object that's only ever perfect looks the same as 1,000 others," the old woman said. "But a crack, repaired with care, tells a story no other bowl can tell. People don't remember the flawless ones. They remember the ones that survived something." Amir turned the bowl in his hands, seeing it differently now. "You did the same thing when you tried to throw it away," she added gently. "That's what most people do with their own cracks too." Amir stopped hiding his flawed pieces after that. He began repairing them the way she'd shown him, visible seams of gold running through cups, plates, bowls that once would have been discarded. At first, customers were confused. Then they started asking for them by name. Within a season, Amir's gold seam pottery was the most requested in the region, not despite the cracks, but because of them. People wanted something that looked like it had lived a little. The lesson here is simple, but most of us avoid it. The parts of you that you're most ashamed of are often the parts that make you impossible to forget. Hiding a crack doesn't make it disappear. It just makes the object look like every other unbroken thing on the shelf. From my perspective, this might be the hardest kind of awareness to actually practice. We're taught to hide what's broken. But the moments you survived, the mistakes you carry, those aren't the parts of you to erase. They might be the exact parts someone else needed to see. If you know someone who's been hiding a mistake or a hard season like it makes them less than AO, send them this story today. Don't forget to like, Ayuki litiru sittelenko atailhaj. Share and subscribe to Tales of Awareness for more stories that help you see yourself clearly every week.